Welcome back to another Swolemate podcast, episode 4. We got the boys in here again, just me, Dylan, and Joel.
We back.
Just me, Jonathan, and Joel.
Just me, Dylan, Jonathan, and Joel.
All right, so we're just going to kick it on this one. We're just going to talk about hot topics and some taboo stuff in the gym. According to my brother, that's what he calls it.
What does taboo mean?
I don't know. I'm just using
I'm going to look up the definition. I'll get back to y'all.
I really don't know what it means. But, and we're going to talk about gambling as well, apparently. That's another hot topic.
Let's start with that, actually.
Start with it. All right, let's start with it.
What do you mean? What's on your mind in the gambling world?
Here for all your questions. I got all your answers.
Well, it sounds like you got something to talk about.
Yeah, you just need to get it off your chest.
I got nothing to get off my chest, man. I think it is addicting. And
they got a hotline for that, man.
In all honesty, man, I'm new to the game, but like freshly new. Like this is stuff people have been doing for years. But man, I just got lucky today.
How lucky?
I mean, overseas basketball, man.
This man's really betting on Chinese basketball.
Hey, the over has hit every single time. And I do live bets. So I don't bet.
How are you keeping up with Chinese basketball? How'd you get involved with that?
I just went to live betting and I saw what was live,
you're betting on teams that you know nothing about.
I mean, before I place my bet, because you're putting your own money into it. And I don't want to just lose $50, $100, whatever I put on it.
Do some research.
So I look at the team, and they're in like a tournament right now. So every team is playing like win or go home situation. And all these teams, they've been putting up like 90 to 100 points a game. Some might put up 80 or 70 here, but just depending on what they have scored total in the third quarter, that's when I decide, is it going to be over or is it going to be under? And
so I take it you won some bets on some games today?
About $400 total.
$400 in one day.
And you made me pay for the McDonald's on the way here?
Hey, bro.
Hey, speaking of which.
I drove.
Speaking of which, that's another bone we need to pick. Boys.
McDonald's.
So for our listeners, I pull up about 30 minutes ago to meet these two buffoons here for a Swolemate Athletix podcast. And I found out that they got McDonald's for dinner on the way home. On the way
Nothing
here.
wrong with that, man. Quarter pounder and a McChicken with fries. Can't go wrong with that.
Everything in moderation.
Hey, make sure you go buy a new Ghost pre-workout, man. 400 milligrams of caffeine. Can't go wrong.
Well, make sure you get
CG.
it in the Swolemate bottle, though. Because speaking of bones to pick, how come I don't...
Bones to pick. All right, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Actually, I ain't going to pick that bone. But,
What bone were you about to pick?
I don't know. I was going to ask you why you're not wearing Swolemate in the gym as much anymore. What's up with that, man?
I mean, I wear it all the time.
You waiting on something new?
You
waiting on the new drop? Is the old shit getting old?
I'm waiting on a new drop, man.
Well, don't worry, buddy. We got Swolemate Fall Classics coming at you. By the way, to keep everybody updated on those, we got men's joggers. We got the samples in, or
let's go.
On the way. They're close to being in. We're gonna make some minor adjustments, get everything how we want it, and then we're gonna have the full order. So as soon as all that happens, we'll have a new release for you guys.
Yeah,
but in the meantime, keep on waiting.
Probably some more hoodies, maybe some oversized, or not. I wouldn't classify them as oversized, but just a looser fit hoodie. Of course, a different look, different design, different feel, different vibe, different everything about it.
And don't forget the oversized tees; they're still live. Got the tan, got the black and gold, and then we got the white, and then we also have a mint. Those are still live in the store, so check those out too.
We also got some women's leggings that just came in, 7 different colors. That's a scrunch fit. So, ladies, when you're hitting that good old leg day, that pump, it's gonna be insane. I'm telling you, these leggings, they do it justice. They get the job done in the gym.
What do you mean, bro?
Cut that out. We gotta cut that out.
What do you mean they get the job done? Can you elaborate
Bro,
on
cut
that a
this
little
whole. From the time I started talking about the leggings, bro, we're cutting.
bit? Stop talking about cutting. Elaborate, man. What do you mean?
All right, man. What we got on the notes?
What you guys been up to this week? What's the latest? How's the boys feeling?
Man, as a Panthers fan, Robbie Anderson, see ya. Wouldn't want to be
That's
ya.
right. I feel the same way about that.
To the Cardinals?
Yep.
To the Cardinals.
Kicked out the game.
Kicked out of the game, kicked off the team, kicked out of the
Damn.
NFL. That's the next step. That's the new AB.
Well, maybe the Panthers are on their way to restructure from the bottom. We need to focus on draft picks.
Are you a Panthers fan, Dylan?
Yeah.
You are. It's been rough,
Sadly.
bro.
Yeah.
I'm tired of sucking.
Yeah, I do think the first problem that we had to get straight was get rid of Matt Rule.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, the second problem is a huge one, and we can't get rid of it unless somebody buys the team.
This man talking about David Tepper.
The owner.
David Tepper.
You
Yeah,
do
he's
know
not
why.
good, bro.
You do know. Listen to this. So I forgot our old owner's name. So when he had a lead
Jerry
in-
Richardson.
Yes, that's what it is. So when David Tepper took over, he redid the whole field. We went from regular grass soil to turf, so we can host that new soccer league that we have in Charlotte at Bank of America Stadium, right?
Mhm.
Now, with that being said, what does that do for David Tepper? That brings in more money.
Yeah.
All right. What does that do for our team, our athletes on the Panthers? They get injured because the turf, when you're wearing them cleats, you
Yeah.
slide more. All right.
Yeah.
You also underneath the turf, I forgot exactly what it is, but when you get hit and laid out on that turf, it doesn't feel good. That's why there's. You remember when Tua got that concussion?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure on some stadiums, underneath that turf, they have to put a layer of concrete down or something like that
Really?
to keep the turf, because if they just put regular
Well,
they couldn't put it over top of dirt because it would sink. You know what I'm saying?
A lot that also has to do with it is like if he's got natural grass in there, there's that limits concerts and shows and events that he can have there. As to where if he's got turf in the stadium, his options or the possibilities open up a lot more. He can basically make a lot more money if he keeps the turf, which is I think the messed up motive behind turf, but what can you do?
I think he just cares a lot more about the money coming into the city and whatnot rather than the team actually winning. And he's the owner of the team. He's not the mayor of the city.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we already got the Charlotte Hornets. I mean,
Right.
they have LaMelo Ball. He doesn't suck. He's bringing in money to that team. That's right down the road from Bank of America Stadium.
The
Yeah.
Charlotte Hornets picking up, ain't they?
I
I don't keep up with basketball, but
I don't
that's
keep
what
up
I've
with the
been
Hornets.
reading.
I just know about LaMelo.
I think Melo changed the culture a little bit, but they've still been having about the same record regardless. But hopefully they'll switch around this year. But, they've lost, key people. Miles Bridges got arrested. And then
What's his name? Walker went to the Celtics.
Yeah.
Kemba Walker.
Yeah. And then a guy that they drafted last year literally just got arrested, 2 days ago for a DWI. So,
It's that money, man. They get that first
Yeah.
bag, and
so dumb.
Let's dive into something else, guys.
Alrighty.
So one hot topic I want to bring up. I want to get y'all's opinion on. This can kind of go a couple different ways, but the first way I'm gonna phrase it is, let's say that your girl is in the gym. Do you allow your girlfriend to ask another dude for a spot? And if you do, where's the line? If you got to draw the line somewhere, right? And if so,
well, first of all,
what you guys think?
if my girlfriend asks another dude for a spot, we gotta break up. Because number one, I know daggone well she ain't lifting enough weight to be getting a spot. You know what I'm saying? She ain't maxing out. She doing sets of 15, 20, 12.
Yeah,
So if she asks another man for a spot, we gotta have a talk. Cause what you need a spot
sounds
on?
fishy,
What
huh?
you need a spot on? What you back squat? You don't back squat. You don't flat bench.
You don't ever ask me for a spot.
Yeah. No, I'm playing. If your girl asks another dude for a spot, I think it's understandable. If you ain't there, if you're at work, you can't get mad. I mean, it just depends. If she's at the gym by herself and she's trying to lift some weight that she knows I might need some help on my last rep or so or whatever, obviously if there's no other girl there that is her friend or somebody who she trusts to spot her, then yeah, a girl will go to the nearest guy, because obviously us guys, we are stronger. I mean, it's just whatever, and then ask them for a spot.
Yeah.
But if that's it, it's all good.
Joel, what you think?
I agree with Jonathan. I think like if you're not there, then it's fine. If I was there though, and she asked for somebody else for a spot, like say I was on the other side of the gym, she like didn't come and get me, and just asked some like dude right beside her, then I would be a little bit salty. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that'd be pretty. Yeah.
But I mean, if you're not there and you just need a spot, then it's just a spot. But if anything happens after that spot, then yeah, it gets a little bit fishy then.
I feel you boys there.
I haven't had a girlfriend in years though, so it don't really relate to me. That's
what's
more
your,
y'all question.
In my opinion,
I see them wheels turning, buddy.
No, I mean I'm with you, man. I think that like I know for a fact my girl ain't in there maxing out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if she is, she probably ain't got no business in there doing it without a friend there. You know, not just having to ask a stranger for a spot. But I mean, if it came down to it, I mean, like I guess as long as like intentions are true and on the straight and narrow, there ain't nothing wrong with it, man. You gotta have some good faith. But then you got to turn around to the back side of that, and it's like you're a dude in the gym,
Yeah.
and you got a girlfriend, but you're in there working out alone, and a girl comes up to you and asks you for a spot, but you can't really tell, like, does the girl really need a spot, or does she not really need a spot, and she just wants some attention, and she's like trying to flirt? You know what I mean?
I mean, by all means, though, I've had a girl. I don't know if you were there. It was probably a year and a half ago or something. I've had a girl ask me for a spot on flat bench, and I mean she was probably maybe all of 5 foot, maybe 100 pounds, maybe 105. If she was benching, she had 95 pounds on the bar. I'm like, dang, woman, like that's.
Did she struggle with it?
For her height and weight, for that weight, I was like, I'll give you a spot. No, she got it. It was I think she was doing three or 5 reps. I can't remember, but It was a struggle, like, I do remember, but I didn't have to help her. But you just, I don't know, like, whatever gym you go to, you just kind of know. Like, you see the regulars, you know who power lifts, you know who just does regular bodybuilding, and then you know the ones who go into the gym just to wear really tight spandex that are really short and just try to get guys to look at them.
That's true, yeah.
So, based on whichever one of them asked you for a spot or advice, you know who is, you know, actually trying to gain advice or get a spot, and you know the ones who are just, you know, bull crapping around and trying to do something else.
Would you ever ask a girl for a spot?
Nah. If I ask a girl for a spot, bro,
You don't need a spot.
That's like,
I'm sorry, but I think
Nah.
it's like it's a mental thing for me and probably for a lot of other people too. But like, if I even think that you're smaller than me, I'm not gonna ask. Like, I got to go to the big guys for a spot, because I've had somebody spot me and not spot me, and now I got trust issues. So if you don't look like you can rep out what I'm trying to max, I'll come back a different day.
yeah, I feel you on that. That's why I don't ask you for a spot.
Word.
I'm playing, bro.
But look, let me circle back though. So to spice it up a little bit, if your girl was in the gym and say she was like legit 1 rep max, but she doesn't have a spot, really needs one, intentions are completely, she needs to hit this weight one time, that's all she's worried about, but she's on back squat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and there's only a dude there to spot her.
Better put them safety rats on, baby. Trust me, I've dropped a lot of weight on them safety rats. And they'll hold it. They'll hold it.
What you think, Joel?
I'm gonna have to pass on that one.
You going safety racks?
Yeah,
too?
safety racks for me.
Because you know good and well. Man, I don't know, man. Like, I'm at the point, bro, like, I trust my girlfriend, but, like, there's just...
I don't trust guys.
Yeah, yes.
I would trust my girlfriend. I don't trust other guys.
As a guy, I know the intentions of guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we got 3 guys here. It's just we know the intentions of other dudes. And when it comes to, like, a back squat movement, you know, first of all, when a girl says, "Can I get a spot?" and they're doing back squat, don't matter how many reps they're trying to do. First thing, what's the first thing the dude's gonna look at after she turns around?
That ass. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the first thing the dude's gonna do, and then the dude's gonna start thinking, "Is this girl cute?
It's basically a free pass to.
Does this girl got a dump truck?" And then if this girl hits this weight, this is like my what's the word I'm looking for? My invitation to start kind of, I don't know if flirting is the right word, but to start engaging in a deeper conversation.
It's a foot in the door.
yeah, basically get
right,
toes
right there in the squat rack.
Yeah, getting toes wet in the water. You know,
Get your little foot in the door.
Speaking of that, have y'all ever approached a girl in the gym and like got her Instagram or Snapchat or number?
Nope.
Me either.
Nope.
I'm not brave enough at all.
Never done it.
I think the dudes
Never
that do
will.
that are depressed.
Why you say that?
No, I just do. Like, I go to the gym to work out.
That's a bold statement, man.
No, dude, I do. I go to the gym to get, like, I freaking go to the gym to work out. I get off work, I go to the gym. I'm trying to get a sick, juicy
I get
pump.
it.
I'm
It's
trying to
not
leave.
social hour.
I'm trying to leave feeling like a medium rare ribeye steak. Like, I'm trying to be feeling juicy and lean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I don't go to the gym to just go see the love of
Medium.
my life and go get a girl's Snapchat or number. Like, I don't even think about that.
A medium rare ribeye steak.
I think a lot of people do think it's
Stop,
social
bro.
hour though. Like, though, I feel like TikTok culture has changed the gym a lot.
It has, yeah. I really
Like,
do think it has.
You just see all these
Absolutely.
people recording and talking to each other and doing interviews in the gym, and
Man, there's a guy in the gym, and I mean, I love him to death. Good guy, friend of mine. But the other day, he's in there passing out voting cards to to persuade your voting. And he walked up to everybody and was like, "Vote Republican, go red." I'm like, man, what if you walk up to somebody who's not Republican and that goes the wrong way?
That's just somebody who just doesn't care. They stand. It's free country. They don't care. They're just going.
is that soliciting?
I'm not a part of this conversation no more.
I don't know anything.
Hey, but real talk though. Got a marathon Saturday. Today is Wednesday. I got a marathon in 3 days.
Remind us again, how long's a marathon?
26.2 miles.
How long's it going to take you to run it?
Between 4 hours and 40 minutes and 5 hours.
Is that your goal, or is that realistic?
That is realistically. But I mean,
Mentally going into it, like, you don't have a time that you're trying to, like,
it's to be between 4:40 and 5.
like, you can run 14 miles and, like, do the math on what your time would be, probably, but, like, you have.
I think
you have
last
a number set
Saturday
lower.
we ran 14 last Saturday, and if we would have did 26, we would have finished at right at 4:50.
And that's if you kept the same pace, though, right?
Yeah. Well, the last like 6 miles on that 14-mile run, we picked it up like each pace. It was pretty easy.
What's the furthest that you ran during this?
It was supposed to be
Training.
20, but it was we did 18.
Why'd y'all knock 2 off?
Oh no, 18 was a different run. 20 we only did 10 that day.
Oh,
I was hungover, so yeah, I caught the bad end of that one. So
Did you throw up?
big time right after. Well, actually no, I threw up. I got all the way down, like less than half a mile from my house, and then I had to pull over on the side of the road, and I threw up like 3 times in the grass.
No.
man, one time, you remember back in the day when we were younger and Mom had us running 5Ks like once every couple
Yeah, we
months?
took that daggone pre-workout before. Talking about that one,
Maybe.
the turkey trot. and we threw up on the side. We were like first two. And
Well, I don't know if that's the same one or not, but there was one where it was on a Saturday morning early. Now, it wasn't turkey trot because it wasn't on Thanksgiving, but it was early in the morning, and I was a senior, I think, in high school. So I was like out partying the night before with my friends, and I had to wake up Saturday morning and go run that.
I know everybody
5K.
was killing you. I don't gotta wake up and go run a 5K in the morning.
Man, dude, I that whole thing was probably the worst experience of my life because you remember, dude, as soon as I crossed the finish line, I puked.
I do remember that.
Like as soon as
I
I
do
crossed
remember
the
that,
finish
and
line.
that wasn't.
And then I couldn't even like stand up after that for like 10 minutes.
But I know you felt like like an hour later, hour after you took a shower, you just laid in bed. You were probably like, "Dang, bro."
Shit, I probably went to Cracker Barrel, got me a grandma's sampler, and hibernated after that.
Heck, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly how that feels.
Hey, look. So what's the difference between have y'all ever had somebody come up to you and like try to offer you advice in the gym but they're really annoying and just like not giving you anything educationally?
I actually have not. Surprisingly, I've had people like a lot bigger than me come up to me and like offer me advice that like I could actually use for sure.
Yeah.
But other than that, I have not.
What about you?
Not that I can think. I mean,
I feel like people at Champions don't even really talk to each other that much. At
No,
least when I
I
go.
feel like I see it happen a lot, but it's never happened to me. But I see it a lot.
I mean, I know it's happened to me, but probably like my first year or two in the gym. But like I've been going to Champions. Like I'll have the old guys be like, "Man, I remember when you were coming here back when we were beside Pitt." So like I've been going there.
I remember you were coming here during the Vietnam War.
I remember. I know. I've been going there for a while, and I see the same faces every day. So recently, no, I haven't. Nobody's given me advice, but I know where you're going with this. There is a difference in giving advice and being like a jerk or being annoying about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For sure.
Like you can go up to anybody. Hey man, I recommend doing this. This helped me on my bench. This, that, and the other. That's cool. Versus going up to somebody and being like, "You're doing that all wrong."
You need to tuck your elbows in. You need to lock your wrists. You need to do this with your toes. Do that with your knees. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. Like critiquing every little
And then
thing.
sitting there for like an additional 10, 15 minutes with you, trying to get you to do everything right. Like, in my opinion, if you're lifting and if your maxes are going up and if you're seeing results in the mirror that you like, keep doing the same thing that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Doing it.
If it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
don't fix it, you know? Like, just keep doing the same thing until if you do hit a plateau, then you might need to regroup. Figure out what you need to do next. But that's my opinions and thoughts and stuff on that. So,
Can we talk about how much we've seen the fitness industry grow on social media, like since just think back to like when you were in like high school, and like just how
I ain't gonna
how
lie,
the
bro.
industry has
I
grown.
started the fitness wave in Pitt County, bro. I started it, bro.
Shut up.
I ain't gonna lie. how actually you started it because you got me into it.
What do you mean, the fitness wave?
When we went to Champions, bro. How many people were going that were our age?
Oh, bro, we're the Champions OGs.
How many people were going? It was people that were 30 and plus.
Yeah, for sure.
There was no college people.
That's right. Yeah.
There was nobody in high school
That's
except for
right.
me and you. And
Yeah,
I ain't lying.
Come on.
I ain't lying. And then as the years go by, it's like we see a little more people start to come in.
But now, I mean, like, look, everybody, like, look at us. We're sitting here recording our podcast for our fitness clothing brand. Just like everybody, there's so many people out there. Like, to circle back to what you were just saying, so many people like make money. Not a lot of people in this area. It's a lot more on the West Coast right now, I think. But so many people make money by taking pictures of themselves in the mirror at the gym, whether it be with their shirt off, with their shirt on, in the middle of a workout, or just standing there. So, like, I think that there's going to have to come a point where the gyms are going to have to to lean up on some of these rules.
Yeah, I do feel you on that.
I mean, it's just gonna make the gym like more attractive for people.
It's
like
it's
that
hard
to
for
come.
like you have a few gyms who like Planet Fitness, no judgment, like, and then you got other commercial gyms like Fitness Connection, who is everywhere around the East Coast or nation, whatever. And then you got Champions, who is a privately owned gym, right? And I understand that may be his only gym or whatever, and he doesn't have any more like in another state or anything. So yes, like he wants to keep the custom to a minimum because he wants other people to keep their memberships and stay and not leave. He wants people to re-rack their weights, re-rack their weights, which I think we all do. But then you kind of gotta like you gotta like just come to an agreement or like mutual agreement with yourself. Like this ain't the 80s no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's
people are gonna post a lot of things on social media, their workouts, you know, how they look, you know, and they want to do it
That's
in the
another
gym.
thing
That's
too, bro.
that's a more aesthetic look when you post it in the gym versus at home.
People only. You just said it. You only want to take a picture of the pump when it's fresh. Like, just put the dumbbells down, bro.
Yeah.
So then,
Like if I go get brand new tires on my truck, I want to take a picture of them that day.
that's right.
I ain't gonna wait 2 years then take a picture of them. You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
So then, listen to this. I'm about to blow your mind, bro. So you go take that picture of that hot pump, fresh off the iron, and you post it on Instagram for your 10,000 followers to see. And then 30 minutes later, you back to looking like a medium rare ribeye with all the fat marble through it and everything. You know what I'm saying? All loose and greasy. But your 10,000 followers only get to see the pump side of you.
Mm-hmm.
So then they only think that's all that there is. That's the only thing that exists for you. But that's not the truth. Why don't we have more people out there sharing the truth?
I don't know.
We need more people sharing the truth.
Truth may set you free.
Half these people out here posting on Instagram don't really look like that 24/7.
I do, but
I just don't really understand why it's a big deal to even have your shirt off in the gym anyway. Like, if you can go to a pool, like a neighborhood pool with kids, and have your shirt off, and like women in bikinis, like you're in the gym, like
Yeah.
improving your well-being and your health, and you take your shirt off for 30 seconds, like it's not a big deal.
yeah, it's definitely a what's the word? Like if I'm like me personally, if I'm doing some incline work on the bench and somebody steps right beside me, like in the same mirror, you know what I'm talking about, and they take their shirt off and take a picture, that's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Because they're wide out in the public, right, prime time where everybody works out at. But, you know, he has all the mirrors on the back of the gym and in the other room. Now, if they go over there and do it, I don't care. I don't care if I was right beside him over there. You know, but I think it's just like not a time and place, but there's a place and where you can do it at in the gym.
The only rebuttal that like a gym owner could have to what Joel just said is like, to use the swimming pool analogy, like people go to a pool, so they're going to be in that environment with people with their clothes off, and they choose that. But people don't go to the gym to see people half nude, and I get that. But the reason that I bring that up is to go back to what I was saying earlier. The generation or the gym just hasn't caught up with today's generation of fitness enthusiasts to come through it. You know what I mean? Like it's not ready for that yet, and I think that eventually it will get to where, like I was saying, gyms will become a lot more lenient and open up and allow a lot more pretty much content creation from people. Yeah. But yeah, we're just not there yet, I don't think.
What's up? We'll get there.
We'll get there, baby.
Look at Joel. So inspirational, man.
Joel looks like he's about to go to sleep.
I'm tired, bro.
I got some pre-workout.
Oh yeah, let me see that.
Joe looked like he just got a fresh lineup, fresh fade.
Kinda. It's like a week old. I was talking to Jonathan earlier. I was like, bro, when did you get your hair cut last? And he was like, last Friday. And today is Wednesday. Like, my sideburns by the time I'm like 2 days from a cut are already grown back.
What's
And
that?
he
By the time I walk to the front of the page,
literally,
they done grown
it
back. on me.
has, bro. I swear. It's like, I'm like wondering, how in the world is your haircut still like you got it cut yesterday?
Hey, man, my boy DJ, man, go hit him up.
DJ at Bongos.
Bongo's Barbershop.
Shout
He
out.
gets you right.
Hey, everybody always talks about how you look like
Patrick Mahomes. I
Patrick
don't know, man.
Mahomes. I would like to switch it. I saw somebody else, and I don't know why we ain't been calling you this man's name this whole time.
Hold on.
He's a ball brother.
It's a ball, brother.
He's a ball brother.
You talking about LaMelo?
I don't know which one exactly, but one of them, yeah. You look
Hold
like
on.
yeah.
Well, this does it for Swolemate Athletix podcast episode 4. We had a little short one, short, sweet, to the point. So Dylan, say your goodbyes, and then after that, Joe's gonna say his goodbyes, and then after that, it's a wrap.
Well, guys, I greatly appreciate you coming to listen. It's like, we're out. Peace.
Later, y'all.
Deuces.